Savant. Away games are treated like home games for player performance and fatigue. That sounds pretty nice, actually. Capitalists replenish all chat points at the All-Star break. Closer, opposing GMs are more likely to make favorable trades. Okay. I like that. I like that. And honestly, I feel like as a GM, you don't really need to worry about like the offensive coaching, defensive coaching, anything like that. The GM doesn't really handle those things. So we're gonna bump up our charisma. Very slightly affects trades and contract negotiations. Unlocks numerous conversation options. Business improves team attendance. Unlocks a few conversation options. Okay. I think we go charisma here. I want to be able to be a GM that can really make some big time trades. Collaborator. Other GMs are more likely to trade, or free agents. Free agents are more likely to sign. I mean, gosh. I hate that we have to pick one because all three of these are so nice. Loyalty oath. Recruiter. I hope we can change this if we want, like later on, but I'm gonna start with collaborator. I like it. Okay, and then I am going to be doing my team. The Dallas Mavericks. You got my email. Wonderful. Sure, boss. What do you want to talk about? Well, I've been consulting with some folks about what we want to see from the organization, and the resounding answer is long-term success. Seems reasonable to me. Way better to play for the long term than make short-sighted gains. What does that mean for us, though? We'd like to make sure that we're in a prime position to hold the best talent in the coming years. We want to take the first step on a multi-year plan of landing several top 3 picks. Okay. Yeah. I mean, several top 3 picks. I understand, really targeting early first round picks if you're in rebuild mode, but we shouldn't really be in that stage right now. Okay, well, I wouldn't have hired you if I didn't have confidence in your abilities. The important factor here is that we're looking long term. Teams will discount future picks several years from now. Okay. So you're saying it's okay to invest heavily in the future now and not be concerned with immediate success? Precisely. The board and I are prepared to be patient as the harvest you plant now bears fruit in the future. I feel like it's a little more complex than that. If we invest too heavily in the long term, our fans won't enjoy them. Yeah, I mean, I disagree. I see what you mean. I'd still like you to get a top 3 pick this year regardless. Yeah, I'm sorry, bud. I disagree. I didn't come in to rebuild. I don't expect you to be a yes man, but I also don't expect you to shirk your duties. We are expecting a top 3 pick this year. End of discussion. You are dismissed. Yikes, bro. Yikes. I mean, I'm just keeping it 1-0 here. Let's go talk to AD over here. Just the man I wanted to see. Thanks for coming by. I always have time for our star player. What's up? Well, I've postseason. I'm sure you're more than a little worn out. Yep, and that's why I want to talk to you a bit. Would it be possible to lower the practice intensity a bit? Oh my goodness. You know what? No, man, no. Yeah, but that's because I'm doing my best to be a role model and make sure the young bucks have someone to look up to. But I'm gonna be gassed come the end of the year. Alright, bro. What is with these people, man? Alright, what do we got going on here? Alright, of course, what you want to talk about? Well, I feel like the team isn't spending enough time in the film room. I make notes before and after every game, and it's a touch annoying to have players disregard what goes on in the study sesh. Clearly this bothers you a lot. I don't want you to be frustrated, so can you tell me a bit more on your thoughts here? Basically, there's always going to be errors in basketball. Losing control of the ball, having a defender that gambles for steals and rips it from you, just running up against both defenders. But there's no reason that if a player turns over the ball a third of the time, if they dribble and drive with their offhand, that they should keep doing that. That's fair. I knew you'd get me, boss, so this is exactly the sort of stuff that I want to focus on. I think there are really easy, simple gains to be made here. Sounds like a great suggestion to me. Tell you what, instead of focusing on the film room, if you see any players who are making errors like this, tell me directly. We'll work with the coaches on it. Sweet. Okay. Easy peasy. Gotta hold people accountable, you know. Alrighty. So, I've got 2 attribute points available. So I'm gonna use those on charisma. So we're almost maxed out there. And you know what? I feel like just early on, and just a heads up, I tried. There wasn't an option to like start from today with like post-draft rosters, so no Cooper Flag or anything. So it's just gonna be AD, Kyrie, and then the rest of the squad here. But I'm kind of interested to see. I think maybe we should see. Okay, so they have a first from the Grizzlies. So I wonder if they swapped it. Okay, the Thunder might actually have it. Shocker. Shocker. No. Okay, I'm looking for... Oh, actually, you know what? The Trailblazers. Oh, dang it. Can't trade for it. Sixers, Bucks, Bulls, Grizzlies, Hawks. I guess, I mean, we could see if the Hornets would be open to a trade today. Magic are gonna have like a great pick. Yeah, maybe the Nets. Holy less lively on this right here. So he's 20. I mean, we have Gafford and AD. Like, if I could get them, oh my gosh, bro, that's crazy. Like, I forgot how loaded the Timberwolves are. These aren't even like good picks to trade for, to be honest with you. But I mean, they want me to get picks, so if I have to get picks, I can't even trade for that. I mean, it's not even worth it, really. I'm just gonna decline. I'm not gonna give up Derek Lively unless it's, you know, really something solid. Okay. I mean, I guess we'll keep injuries on. Normally I would, you know, turn injuries off. But, I don't know. Dang. Nobody's got picks to offer, really. Let's auto reorder. So we have no small forward, I guess. That's kind of crazy. I feel like Jaden Hardy should be getting minutes here. Same with Caleb Martin. Oh gosh. Alright, you know what? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Honestly, I can't do it. I don't know, it just kind of ruins sort of just experience of, you know, you build up a team and then just to have it get messed up by injuries is tough. Alright, I'll sim ahead a little bit. To where hopefully we have a small forward or two that can play basketball. Alright. Dylan Brooks, that's such a bad trade. Alright, let's change our target players. So right now, I guess we're scouting centers. Let's scout. I want to scout I feel like a small forward would be good. Or shooting guard is nice as well. I will scout this guy, Jerome Cook, because he's only 18. That could be a big pickup. Jaime Thomas, 19. Okay. Rodney Willis, sure. I don't know how many I'm allowed to pick. I don't know if there's a limit. guess he's like technically our sixth man right now, but actually I'm gonna mess with our coaching just a touch here, and we're gonna change our bench depth to 10 because we've got a deep bench. We want to make sure some of these other players get some minutes as well. Jaden Hardy hasn't played a minute. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna see if I can trade him. I might as well. Yeah, I mean, I might as well. He might have some trade value. I mean, he's only 22. He's on a very team-friendly contract as well. If I could get a pick out of this, that would be amazing. That's actually not a bad trade. Not terrible right there. Like Capella, it's just tough because I would like to hang on to him. But just with the team that we have, I don't know if we're gonna be able to really develop him. Quinn Post and a trade exception. Okay, actually, you know what? Just for funsies, let's see. Well, let's start with Gafford. Let's see what we could maybe get for Gafford. But honestly, like, our goal is, they want us to get a high first round pick. And I feel like trading Kyrie is the obvious move for that to happen. I don't want to. But I feel like that's, kind of what we would need to do. 25 first round pick for the Pelicans for that. Haliburton. Rudy Gobert. I mean, he's on the last year of his deal. No guarantee that he re-signs with us, so that's a pretty terrible trade. That's not awful. I guess, something else I should really do is, work on contract extensions. Yeah, okay, so Kyrie's got 1 year left on his deal. After this, it's going to be a player option, which means it's up to him whether or not he wants to stay or go. He's essentially a free agent at that point in time. I don't know if we would have the opportunity to match or what. But I mean, like, there's really no guarantee that he would come back with us. It says relations, it says he's pumped. Derek Lively is annoyed for some reason. PJ Washington is also annoyed, okay. Dinwiddie. Alright, I mean, we might be losing people after this anyway. I'm gonna see if... I'm not, like, dead set such a good trade if I could guarantee that Giddey would re-sign with us. Or, actually, Vooch is 34. Never mind. Never mind. Garland would be great. 36 mil a year. And then, I mean, Strus that's like a solid role player. Off the bench guy for 15 mil a year. I guess Najee's probably the better option, like, financially for that, but anywho, I don't know, man, this is really tough. Tyler Hero, 29 mil. Man, everybody wants that Najee Marshall deal, like the overall, like 81 overall, less than 9 mil a year. That's a really team-friendly contract. Cam Thomas coming up on extension. Oh my gosh, same with Jamal Murray, and I'm not gonna take on that Michael Porter Jr. contract. Haliburton. I don't know, dude. I feel like Haliburton might be the move, to be honest with you. I love having a pass first point guard. I love Kyrie, don't get me wrong, but if we're talking for the next 5 years, we're going to have Haliburton on a 5-year deal. Kyrie's going to be 37 at the end of that. Haliburton's going to be still he'll probably be like around like a 95, I would guess. So that might be the move, honestly. Alperen Şengün, wow. Wow. It's just, he's going to need a massive contract. After, there's your standard Devin Booker trade. There it is. Always there. Every single time. There's no getting around it. Denny Avdia, I mean, the very team-friendly contract. Bilal Coulibaly, I mean, gosh, like, there's a lot of different directions we can go here. But I really think we make this trade for Tyrese Haliburton. I love Kyrie. I do not love that we're going to trade him. I will try to get a future first out of them. I really don't have much, though. We'll see if they take that. No, I'll hang on to that in case, because LeBron's gonna retire, and we're not interested. What do you mean, bro? You think you guys offered that? Really? Could make us do all this work. We're just gonna... Alright, there we go. Alright. Tyrese Haliburton is now a Dallas Maverick. There goes Kyrie. It's sad, but I feel like we made the right move. Okay. And then I guess we need to really manage our contracts. I don't want to let anybody walk without us at least trying Exum and he's contributing, but we can move him for a first round pick. I mean, I don't see why not. I don't see any reason not to do that. Bronny James. Okay. Quentin Post in a first round pick. That's also not bad, but yeah, I think we go John Conchar and a what was his salary? I didn't even see it. What was it? I mean, Exum's only at 3 mil, so it wouldn't even have to be like that much higher than that. 6 mil. Dang. That's crazy. 6 mil a year for 4 points a game, man. That's the life right there. Alright. Yeah. I mean, we'll go ahead, we'll add the exception, and we'll do it, just to add that first round pick. And then, next up, we'll try to trade. I mean, we'll try to trade Caleb Martin and just see. And then the next person that I would want to trade is actually going to be Dinwiddie. Just because he's got a year left on his deal. And I would like to trade him because that would allow us to develop Hardy a little bit more. Because Hardy would, I mean, we could slide him up where Dinwiddie is. Give him some more minutes, and then that way we're, developing our younger guys a little bit more. Because that's, something else we need to think about as this plays out. Oh, we get Dante Exum back. Keon Ellis, Terrence Davis, Mitchell Robinson, Gabe Vincent, Mo Wagner, Peyton Watson. I feel like that's not a terrible trade, and we could use backup small forwards. I mean, he's only 22. I don't know what kind of potential he's going to have, but surely, his ceiling is going to be higher than Dinwiddie's, of course. Okay. Alright, so we're a little more balanced now. I do like that Peyton Watson pickup. I want to give Hardy more minutes. Although, I mean, Brandon Williams, he's playing really well. Alright, we'll just, we'll ride this out a little bit and just see. Yeah, we'll just, this just because he's listed at 7'5" with a 7'9" wingspan. That's actually kind of ridiculous. "7'5". Wow, I mean he's only ranked 57, but we might as well. These trades are just not good. Alright, so we are 33-10 now. No, not worth it. Not worth it either. Michael Porter Jr., oh my gosh, bro. I really thought, with the, like the GM upgrades and perks and stuff that we did, I really thought the trade offers would be a lot better. But they're not. That's probably the best one we've gotten, and they're offering us like two 40-year-old men. Drew Holiday and Al Horford. That's crazy. That's crazy. They did not even throw in a pick. Let's take a look at our player stats. Alright, so Haliburton is averaging 22 and 10. Really solid. AD is averaging 21 and 10. Klay Thompson is averaging 17. Let's go. Let's go. Gabbard is averaging 9 and 9. Lively is averaging 7 and 7. PJ 9 and 5. He's only playing 24 minutes a game. But okay, alright. PJ is gonna be someone that I would be open to trading as well, and then maybe we can just let Peyton Watson develop as the starter. Oh my gosh, he's ice cold. They want to bump him down to 13 minutes a game. So let me see. I'm gonna see if I can. I mean, I would like to get a 2025 pick, if I can. First round pick. 26 first round pick. I want, okay. Spurs, 25 first round pick. So I've been like actually trying to scout. So, since we have quite a few players actually scouted, I would like to actually be able to move on those players. And really develop this team with the players that I scout and trade for and all that good stuff. Alright, so the Nets offered a first round pick for this. I need to go check their record real quick. I should have done this for the last trade too. Eastern Conference, the Nets are 17 and 34 in their us a first round pick. That's absolute yes. Which pick was it? I think it was the Lakers one. That's really strange that this one has more trade value than the one for the Nets. I don't really know how that works. That's bizarre. Alright, trade finder. I'm just gonna real quick. 'Cause I have a bad feeling that PJ might regress a little bit after this season that he's having. It might be good to move early on this if we can. I don't want to take on a 1-year deal. I don't want to give up any picks either, otherwise I would absolutely take that deal. Jalen Duren, oh my gosh, that is... I would love to get Jalen Duren, man. I would love that. But I think he's going to be expensive after this year. Jeremy Grant, that's way too much. That I don't think I mean, he's averaging 14 and 12, man. That's going to cost some serious cash money. I would like Neesmith is on such a team-friendly deal. And really not much of a trade-off. Wait, what? I will trade them a future first. I don't want it to be this year. Dang. Wait, that trade that we got from the Nets, it wasn't, like the origin wasn't. That's really not the Nets' first round pick. We got the pick from the Knicks, I guess. It must have just said, like, because I'm used to it saying, you know, like the team that it's from, like this, Miami, unprotected. It must have just said NY, unprotected. I must have just thought it was Nets. Oh, that sucks. Oh, man. Let's see what else they would be willing to trade for Neesmith, PJ, Jaden Hardy. I don't want to give up Jaden Hardy, man. Alright, whatever. We're just gonna... we're just gonna bite the bullet. We're back in the building here. We're gonna talk to Jason Kidd real quick. Hey you there. Just doing a little meditation. You're looking right at me with your mouth moving. Just reciting some Zen scriptures to myself. I've been really big into focusing on the mental side of things. What does that relate to why you wanted to chat? I've been reading Phil Jackson's memoirs, and I really think there's something to his approach. I think we need to spend some time in practice to better deal with mental health, okay? Tai Chi, yoga, maybe just chat about philosophy. I just need you to lower the amount players on the court and we can make it happen. Things are going great. Things are going great. I don't really want to change things up right now when things are going so well. Oh, we have another perk. Okay, great. Alright, players are more likely to stay with the team. Actually, no, let's do free agents are more likely to sign because the offseason is going to be coming up sooner than people are going to be leaving. Alright, let's do another trip on the scouting. We'll see if, nice, okay, we did max out. Alright, and then I'll just have the scout handle the rest of it. I don't think... I don't think we're able to... Okay, Brandon Williams and Isaiah Jackson. Brandon Williams, 79 overall, 23 years old. Okay, I mean, what are y'all averaging? Okay, Brandon Williams is averaging 10. And Isaiah's averaging 8 and 7. Okay, solid. I mean, that's a little higher than I was hoping for. So, 3 years, about 30 mil. Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can lock him up for a team-friendly contract. Let's do 4 years, 7.1 mil a year. Perfect. Love that. Great. Okay. Because, you know, by the time he's done with that contract, he's gonna outperform it, and he's gonna develop to the point where he's certainly worth more than that. So, better to lock him up to a longer term deal. That's a little bit more favorable to us. Okay. Alright, so Jokic ends up winning MVP, averaging 29, 12, and 10. Triple double. Sar wins Rookie of the Year. Westbrook wins Sixth Man. Wemby with the Defensive Player. Eamon Thompson Most Improved. And Shea with Clutch Player. Coach of the Year is Jason Kidd. And Executive of the Year, let's go. So we got 99 overall, 99 offense, and 99 defense. Haliburton wins, or doesn't. Haliburton wins. Haliburton makes All NBA second team, averaging 23 and 10 on the season. Alright, let's go ahead and simulate the plan. I don't think I'm gonna do a ton of, you know, manual coaching changes. Like, you know, normally I would do a lot here. I would, you know, go into coach game plan. I guess I can like auto reorder, but you know, my main concern is just gonna be like against the Mavs with those kind of stats. Alright, so 3-1. Let's see if we can close it out here. See if we can give them the gentleman's sweep. Yeah, I mean, we just absolutely destroyed them. Anthony Davis, what did we shoot as a team? 63%. That'll work. Okay, heading on to the second round here against the Nuggets. Oh boy. Jeez, I don't even really have to do much. The team is just taking care of everything for me. I love that. Close game. I think we lost it. Yep, we lost. Lost by quite a bit in the end. Let's see if we can win game 3 here. Come on. Come on. Nice. 29-point dub. Haliburton with 30 and 10. How's Clay doing? He's averaging 16 and 4. AD is averaging 21 and 10 for the playoffs. Dang, man. It doesn't seem like anyone's like going crazy. It's just everyone's playing all around good ball. That ended up being a close one. Yeah. You know, I hate that we had to, I guess we didn't have to trade Kyrie, but man, I think it was a really good move. Oh, that was close. Okay, so we end up winning 4-1 over the Nuggets, and now we'll be taking on the Clippers in the Western Conference Finals. I mean, matchup-wise, our players versus their players, we should win pretty convincingly, to be honest with you. And yeah, it looks like it's going to go that direction for us. I think we are on the verge of a dynasty here, guys. On the verge of a dynasty. I mean, I'm gonna have to make, obviously a lot of good moves in the future to ensure that we're. Oh, nice close game, but we end up getting the 2-point dub. And we are on to the finals. So Haliburton wins Western Conference Finals MVP, averaging 21 and 10. Jaylen Brown averaged 35 and 5. Wow. Okay, a rematch with the Celtics. Here we go. Massive lead heading into the 4th, and that's going to be an easy dub. Wow. Let's see if we can win game 2 and take a really strong advantage in this series. Looks like we're gonna lose. Yeah, we lost. Dang. Lost by 5. Klay Thompson dropped 25 for the L. What happened? AD went 6 for 19. I mean, Klay went 6 for 19. Where is... Did I miss Haliburton? Oh, he's right here. 6 for 15. 2 for 13. Okay. I mean, we shot 34% and lost by 5. I mean, a fluky game. Very fluky. It is what it is. Nothing you can do about No game 7. Let's go. Win a championship in our first season. Haliburton with the Finals MVP, averaging 21 and 10. Awesome. So we get our revenge on the Celtics. Anthony Davis, hey, what's up? Have a bit to chat. Okay. Been pondering about life after ball, what I want to do after I retire. I've been wanting to get into more of the behind-the-scenes stuff, maybe work in the front office, and so talking to you seemed like a natural fit. You know, I always love talking shop, and especially with someone that knows the game as well as you, I have no doubts that you'll be able to make a great GM when you retire. That's refreshing to hear. I'd like to start getting myself involved now, though. Make a few decisions and see how they pan out without having everything completely on me. Bro, what? Yeah, bro, you can do my job and then take no accountability or responsibility for anything that you do. That sounds really good. I love that. Okay, I mean, sure. Man, I know that. That's why I want to learn from you. I'm not saying you should go crazy, but just keep me in the loop, you feel me? Okay. Absolutely, I'd be happy to help share more of our long-term goals with you. Sweet. Okay. So, fantastic. We'll move on to player retirements. Oh no, LeBron's retiring. Can I oh, you can't override it on this. Dang. Who retired? Clay. Oh, I had a feeling, bro. That's so dumb. I hate that they do that. Like, you're telling me he's gonna average 17, 3 and 3. Like, pretty much in line with the last couple seasons, like shooting percentage-wise and everything. A little uptick, actually. And he has 2 years left on his deal, and he's just gonna retire, bro. That's so frustrating. I had a feeling, and I thought about trading him, and I should have done it. All right, well, we're gonna stop here, and we'll pick up from this point next time. So after this, I mean, it should be good. Because I mean, we're gonna go right into the draft lottery in our next episode, and then we'll do the draft and everything, and hopefully we can land some of the players we scouted, especially that 7'5", dude. I'm excited about that. But yeah, we'll go ahead and wrap this one up here, guys. As always, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it was relaxing. And if you did like it, make sure you